the grouping in-out conditional games that, to me, I wouldn't call those worlds. I would call those just games where you can create long conditional chains that maximally reflect the relationships between the variables, like the classic birds in the forest game or the fruit stand game, those in-out games with all conditionals and the same variables featured in multiple rules. But to me, those aren't really worlds. Those are just super useful diagrams. To me, worlds or multiple main diagrams would be games like where you have only a few major possibilities into which every single valid scenario must fall. Maybe there's 2, maybe there's 4, maybe there's 5. And where you draw the line and stop is, to me, a matter of personal preference. But it's about when you reach a natural endpoint where you can no longer methodically draw a limited number of useful diagrams that are comprehensive. So I might start off drawing diagram 1 versus 2. So I split the game based on whether A is in slot 1 or A is in slot 2. And then maybe diagram 1 gets split into 1A and 1B, depending on the 2 different potential positions of some other variable. And maybe diagram 2 cannot be split any further. So you just have 1A, 1B, and 2, 3 different main diagrams. That's it. An example of this would be test 36 game 3 with the bus, seats, window, and aisle. Super tough game. I'd lay that out as being 3 different major possibilities. And others might do it differently. There's not always a right answer on this. To me, it's about just when do you reach a natural stopping point where you're no longer going systematically. If you're just drawing random diagrams, that's not going to help at all. So to me, it's important that it's comprehensive, like a bird's eye view of everything. And you create those based on very limited possibilities where there's a particularly limited or limiting variable or set of variables. And their limited potential placements is restricted enough that it's useful to lay these out. Thanks for tuning into the show. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already to be notified of new episodes as I release them. And feel free to reach out if you need anything at all as you move forward with your prep. I'm happy to help however I can. In the meantime, I wish you all the best and take care.